Hi, and welcome to A Punk with Toys. My name is Lawrence, and today we're going to be taking a look at the G.I. Joe, a real American hero, a vehicle, the Polar Battle Bear. Now, this was a vehicle I didn't have as a kid, which is kind of shocking considering I've mentioned numerous times during my live streams and just in general when people get to talk to me. I had a lot. I was pretty spoiled. And I live in Michigan, so we had a lot of snow, especially back then. Maybe not so much. But I never had this. So this is clearly not my original, but it is something that is, well, it's pretty damn cool, to be honest. And we're going to load it up. We're going to see what he comes with. We're going to put the 3 figures that were on it originally as a kid in the artwork, and one of them we know never made sense, and that would be our Marine Gung Ho. But anyway, we're going to take a look at this. We'll look at the missiles, how everything actually works, and if it actually still works on this one today. But yeah, look, it even has a hook, so I don't really know what it's going to be towing. They never really made anything for this thing to tow. So if Super 7 is watching, and God knows they don't really like me, this would be awesome to create some sort of carriage that you could add to this. That would actually be pretty damn cool because, let's be honest, a sled or something that goes with it, I think that would be a lot of fun. But anyway, we're going to take a look at this. Stop talking about we could or could not get anyway. But before we do, please take a second. If you like this type of content, you want to tell me what you got. Like, if you had this, if this was your first vehicle, take a second, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you're notified every time I drop a cool little vehicle like this. All right, and here is the Polar Battle Bear. And again, I didn't have this as a kid, so if the stickers aren't in the right spot, I do apologize. Again, I'm trying to look at the detail, but a lot of the detail also has to do with where the stuff is placed, right? So quickly, we'll take a look at the front here, and you do have these two laser guns. And again, going back to G.I. Joe, even in the second series, wasn't using all, bullets and guns, right? So it does have this piece here that allows it to actuate back and forth so it can fire side to side. You got 2 little rockets that pop off. All right. I would assume these got to be very easy to lose, and once again, not using dog bones yet, so they can just kind of pop right on there. You got your twos, well, you're not your two, but your skis right here. A little bit of detail. You can see where it's riveted in. That's obviously holding this on. What down here should be the master control to move it back and forth. When you look here, we get a little bit of details in the tread, along with the rivets that are going to hold on, or the lug nuts, I guess they're not rivets, the lug nuts that are holding on the wheels. Just one big tread on the bottom, as we know. No, I don't. What the hell? You know what? I don't know. I take that back. I don't know if that's how snowmobiles are. Please let me know, because I don't snowmobile. But I would assume that there's got to be something to hold it together. But you can see all that nice little detail on there. Looks like there's a little bit of hydraulics and just working mechanics that give it a better feel, so it's not just, hey, how does that work? On the front, I can tell you right now, here's the one headlight, and that should be right there. So that was clearly put on wrong. And these things here are little grates, so you don't break the light as you're going through brush and different things like that. Here you have the nice little guard here, so it's black. G.I. Joe running across it. Again, whether this is in the right spot, I'm not sure. United States, this flag should actually be facing that way, because that's how the U.S. flag actually is. Here, there is a sticker that's showing that it has gas, a couple of tools just in case if something breaks. You got 2 pegs here, all right? So obviously the figure can stand on it. And then you do have these nice little grates here. So that's supposed to give some texture that you can actually hold on. They can actually stand onto it. I don't think I'm missing anything here, am I? If I am, let me know. I don't think so. And then here we have the tow hook, which I don't think they ever made anything that you can really tow with that. Here's the engine cover. You can see that it's kind of clipped down with these little rivets. You got your brake light sitting right there. Panel removal. We can pop that off. And here we have the engine. You can see the carburetor right on the top. You can see the cover for the pistons right there. Like a little cap for the oil. I mean, just the detail in this that they put into that is amazing. Here we have two little handles, so you can actually, the figures can actually hold on when they're doing 90 to 100 miles an hour. Do not try and pry these in one of their hands these days. Maybe the new O-rings you can. This is flexible enough, but I could see this breaking. I could definitely see you snapping someone's hands off. Got some texture right here on the seat as it kind of runs right underneath here. And even underneath there, it looks like there is some detail. But again, can't really get to that because I'd have to pop this off. But they're even putting detail underneath stuff. Here you got your cluster gauges. Again, handle here so you can hold on to it. I don't recommend doing it. It's just not a really good idea. Alright, so we're going to pop that on here. Now let's load these figures up. How they were supposed to have looked on the box art. Right? So snow job makes total sense on the Polar Battle Bear. And his legs here, if you can see there, they kind of just slide right in. Alright. And they have a nice cushion, you don't have to worry about it. Now, in the 80s, I would have definitely pried the hands on it. Oh, actually, you know what? They went in. Well, they went around. Well, that one did. Oh, actually, it works. Gung Ho on the art is actually has one knee back here, and they are actually holding on. Unfortunately, I don't think they're gonna. I guess we can do that. Of course, that leg is gonna be probably in the way of Flash's, but Flash can't really hold on because, well, we're not going to see him anyway from the photo shoot, from the photo shot. But anyway, there you go. There is your recreation of what these guys were doing back in the 80s when they did this. So, all right. The Polar Battle Bear. That's the review. Tell me a story if you had this vehicle. Maybe it was your first, maybe it wasn't. You tell me. Alright, so there you have it. That is our Polar Battle Bear all geared up with the figures that were on the artwork. Again, I understand he was the first Arctic trooper that you had, but let's be honest, you really couldn't find someone better than Gung Ho to put on this. I know he's a Marine. I know he's tough. But going 90 miles an hour on a snowmobile, and not only is your Marine cover not coming off, you're bald at that, you have a vest on, chest is fully exposed. Maybe he just got that tattoo, and it was hot, so he's like, let's do this. But anyway, fun vehicle. And I think even as kids we went, hey Dad, what? Dad's like, no, you're not on a snowmobile with a vest on. Anyway, tell me if you had a story. Tell me if you asked your dad how stupid it was to have Gung Ho on the back. I feel like I'm kind of overly focusing on that. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Please take a second. You stayed this long. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so you're notified every time I drop a G.I. Joe, a Real American Hero classic review. But you stayed this long, you're like, this is awesome, but I totally missed Snow Job. Well, he's going to be right here, and down here will be a playlist of all the G.I. Joe classic reviews that I've done. Take care.